Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial. Today we are going to see the multiplication of the numbers without taking base as 100. That means we want to take some other base so that we can multiply numbers which are not even near to 100,000 or 10,000. So let's start with an example. So first example I will take, let's say 76 into 78. In this case, what we do is, we see that if we are considering 100 as our base, then it is quite far. So the numbers will come bigger here, the difference from the numbers will come bigger here. But if I consider that those numbers are 80, that means my base is 80 here. If I consider my base as 80, then numbers become smaller. That is, 76 is 4 less than 80 and 78 is 2 less than 80. So now in this case my base is 80, which is nothing but 10 into 8. Why do I take this here? The major point is to see this 10. 10 is our reference base. Reference base is only to make sure that how many numbers we will keep on the right side of our multiplication. So here, if I multiply 4 into 2, 8, and since I have taken my reference base as 10, so I can keep a single digit here. If I take my reference base as 100, of course that time this value also have to change. But let's say if I take my reference base as 100, so this side I have to keep 0, 8. So I think this you will be able to know if you have attended my previous lectures. So please do attend the previous lecture before taking this one. So now my base here is 10, so I have to keep one number here, so I have kept one number here, and what I do on the other side, the same thing, 76 minus 2 or 78 minus 4, whatever I do, I get the result as 74. So now what I need to do is, whatever is the multiplier from my reference base into the multiplier, whatever I get my working base. So this multiplier has to be multiplied here. So basically I need to do this multiplication. So 8 keeping here from the top, I just keep 8 here. Then this 74, 8 4 is the 32. So 2 and 3 carried. 7 8 is the 56 plus 3 59. So my answer is 5928. If I take a calculator to check this out, let's say 76 into 78. So 5928. That's all is our answer. So this is like taking a different base other than 100. Let's extend this to still the higher numbers. So this time I will take two numbers which are 3-digit numbers. So 482 into or multiplied by 494. So here if I take my base as 100, so this side I will get the difference as a bigger numbers. But if I take my base as 500, then I will get smaller numbers. So 500 is equal to, I can write is at 100 into 5. So in this case my working base is 500, so the difference will be taken from 500, but the reference base is 100, which means I can keep 2 digits on my right hand multiplication. So here if I say 482, so this is 18 less than 500, and 494, which is 6 less than 500. So if I multiply this to 18 6 are 108, and on this side either I do 482 minus 6 or 494 minus 18, whatever I do, I get here on this side is 476. Now what I have to do is, I have to multiply this guy with 5. So let's multiply this with 5. Keep 108 on this side. Multiply this with 5. So if I multiply this with 5, 5 7 is 30 is 0, 3 carried, 5 7 is 35 plus 3, 38, 8 again 3 carried, 5 4 is 20 plus 3, 23. So this is 2380. So here, as initially we have told 100 has 2 zeros, so we can keep only 2 numbers on this side. So this number has to come here and get added. So the answer, final answer will come as 238108. Right? So let's check this out in a calculator. My numbers were, just keep the calculator aside so that I can see the numbers. Right? 482 into 494. So 238108. That's our answer. Right? So this works for all the cases. Now the base is 500. You can try with any other number applying the same principle. And I want to do the same process again. If you are thinking that why don't take the base as 1000, we can do the same thing actually. Till here the process will remain the same. Okay, I'll redo it so that we are clear on it. So 482 into 494. I'll just proceed fast because we have already done. This is 18 less than 500. This is 6 less than 500. So 18 6 are 108. And if I do 482 minus 6 or 494 minus 18, whatever I do, I get is 476. Right? So this time I want to take my reference base as 1000. So I have to write something like this. 500 is equal to 1000 into 2. So my reference base is only to make sure that how much number I can keep on my right side. So here since the reference base is 1000, I can keep 3 numbers. So I can keep all these 108 on this side. Need not to do anything. But here if you see, sorry, this is not into, this is divided by. So last time since it was into 5, I multiplied 5 here. Since it is divided by 2 here, this time what I need to do, I need to divide this by 2. So if you just do a simple division there, divided by 2, this comes to 2 is 4, this is 7, so 2 3 is 6, 1 carried, 1 6 16, 2 8 is 16. So my answer is 238108. So here also the same answer. So you can do in any way. You can take the reference base as 100 and multiply it by 5, get 500 is your working base, or reference base as 1000 divided by 2 and get your base as 500. So that's all is the way. I hope this is helpful. Please do put a comment if you are not clear on this process, and do practice and extend these things to the higher level so that you have a better understanding as well. Thank you for watching.